In the morning when I rise, give me Jesus.
Good morning, folks. We have been seeing how ridiculous and contrived and convoluted the schemes of the enemy are. He is a liar and the father of lies, and he's the accuser of the brethren. And oh my goodness, how in the world does the world as a whole fall into these lying schemes of the enemy? People in the world are disappointed on a daily basis, and even so, they follow the ways of the enemy. Well, God bless you and me. We are believing believers, and we walk in the light. We recognize the schemes of the devil, and we don't fall into them. And many times, even secular people who have a little bit of common sense can see through the schemes of the enemy. Well, we saw that yesterday as we're in Acts chapter 25, and how Festus was explaining to King Agrippa how there was no issue with Paul that he could see. In fact, he said, I see just points of disagreement with him about their religion and about this dead man named Jesus. They didn't believe that Jesus was the Messiah, but Paul, of course, knew that he was. And so as Festus is explaining to Agrippa, he says, I don't know why these guys are bringing him down here. There is nothing that I see that would warrant him being put to death. We see that today as we finish chapter 25. I'm going to read verses 24 to the end of the chapter. Festus said to King Agrippa, all you gentlemen here present with us, see this man about whom all the people of the Jews appeared to me both in Jerusalem and again here, loudly declaring that he ought to live no more. He ought to be put to death. But I found that he had committed nothing worthy of death. And so, since he himself appealed to the emperor, I have decided to send him there. And yet, I don't have anything definite about him to write to my Lord, to write to the emperor. What am I going to tell Caesar in terms of why I sent Paul to him? Therefore, I have brought him before you all, and especially before you, King Agrippa, so that after the investigation has taken place, I may have something to write, so that I can bring a charge against him. For it seems to me absurd that I would send a prisoner not to also indicate the charges that are against him. But I don't have any charges against him. And so what am I going to tell Caesar, the emperor, about sending Paul to him when I don't even know what charge to bring against him? All he's done is stand in disagreement, are you listening, with the religious leaders, the ones that should be looking for Jesus. When they saw him, they didn't recognize him because they were believing lies and schemes and accusations of the devil himself. Well, God bless you who doesn't listen to the enemy's lies. No, you walk in the truth. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. You walk experiencing the love of God everywhere you go. I look forward to being with you tomorrow. We're going to see how Paul defends himself to King Agrippa. I'll see you then.
Give me Jesus. Give me Jesus. You can have all this world, but give me Jesus.